Yo, what is up and welcome back, children of the covenant. I am so glad you can join me today. And today we are going to be talking about my $30,000 plan for my cheap Corvette. This C5 Corvette is the Corvette I bought 4 months ago for the small price of $9,000. Now, I had many regrets with this car. It was high mileage and it was an automatic. I probably overpaid for this car, truth be told, and it had a lot of issues. It wasn't like an issueless example. So it really was running me through the rings, and I didn't have a lot of money then. I don't have a ton of money now, but I did set out to buy that car, and after a few months of saying I was going to get it, I was able to earn my way into that car. And what I'm about to tell you is a huge step for my mechanical abilities, skills, and knowledge, as well as financial capacity. But I am going to make it happen. And when I say I'm going to make something happen, I always follow through. My plan for this cheap C5 Corvette is to turn it into a Guillaume, I have no idea if that's how it's pronounced, GT8. It's basically a McLaren F1 inspired kit car that turns the automatic C5 Corvette into a manual rear-wheel drive, I guess it's already rear-wheel drive, a manual mid-engine Corvette that looks like a LeMans RaceCar. It is so cool. It's got so much usable and functional aero. It is such a cool kit car, and it's relatively affordable. They start at a base price of around $21,000. However, I will be buying the $28,000 option, which comes with lots of carbon fiber bits, hood scoops, and all that good stuff, because my whole plan with the C5 Corvette was to manual swap it, do all sorts of suspension work, do all sorts of cooling mods, and do all sorts of body mods. And the body mods alone were going to cost about half the price of this kit car, and it'd still be doing it on a 200,000 mile chassis, and that really concerned me. But this way I can eliminate the entire need for the old chassis, as it comes with its own chassis and its own body. So I'm basically like reviving, in a way, the C5 Corvette and putting 0 miles on it, in a way. The engine it has in it only has 30,000 miles on it, and it doesn't use the same transmission from the Corvette. It actually uses a Porsche transaxle to turn it into a 6-speed, and it honestly makes a lot more sense now that I bought an automatic transmission, because even if I had bought a C5 Corvette with a T56, it would not have mattered, as I still would have needed to buy the Porsche transaxle. And I know what you guys are saying. This kid is saying a lot of things and talking a big talk for someone with a base model cheap C5 Corvette, and you're right. But the history of my channel has always been going fast in motorsports. I've always wanted my channel to be focused around motorsport, which is why I bought the C5 Corvette to turn it into a race car. And while I've been saving up for that on the side, I realized it'd just be so much more sensical to turn it into a completely different car. And I wanted to make something unique, and I know there's other GT8s out there, but this would be so much more unique than just another C5 Corvette build. The C5 Corvette has just been used so much and by people with much greater budgets than me, and I think this would be a much more fun route, not only for you guys, but also for me. And I think that this car is such a cool car for what it is, basically being a street legal FIA car. It is FIA certified, and here are some clips of it doing some hill climb enduro racing. It's pretty sick. I honestly love this car a lot, and you guys are saying he's not gonna buy a $28,000 kit car for a $9,000 car, but thing is, I'm a little bit challenged in the mind, and so I see anything that makes a car cooler worth it, no matter the price. And this is gonna completely transform my car entirely, and I'm so excited for it. And I know I'm just talking a lot of talk, but I do have a plan aside from the 2 jobs I'm working. And I also have a series that's coming up soon that is going to show you how I intend on making a lot of money very quickly. And I already started putting those bricks in motion, and it also incorporates a whole bunch of new cars to the channel, some of which I already have and just haven't shown you guys, so make sure you stay tuned to that. Also, if you're a returning viewer, you're probably asking yourself, when are you going to make the Ferrari project? And the Ferrari project is something that I hinted at in one of my previous videos, and that still is going to come. I'm not sure if it's going to come before the GT8 or after the GT8. I really don't know. It might even end up happening at the same time, which would be really probably a poor decision on my part, trying to balance 2 fabrications at once. So it'll probably be before or after, but it is going to come, and I am doing research on that every day. And the Ferrari project, for those of you who haven't heard of it before, is something I'm not going to talk about, and I'm not going to tell you exactly the details, because I know it might be too small of a channel to have any ideas stolen from me, but this is an idea that is unique to me, and I haven't ever seen redone anywhere else, and I want to keep it that way. And so I'm going to gatekeep it until I do it and just keep you guys on the edge of your toes. Now, I really hope you guys want to see the transformation of this really cheap C5 Corvette into a GT8. And I really do hope you subscribe, but I also understand that I'm a nobody with little to his name talking about his great plans. So I do understand, and I would like you, instead of asking you guys to subscribe, for those of you that don't want to see that journey, I would simply ask for you guys to let me know what you would have wanted to see on this channel if it was your first time coming that you didn't see. Please criticize my videos in the comments. I take it all to heart, and I want to improve my videos every single time for you guys, because that is why I'm doing this. I really hope you guys are excited about this GT8 project as I am, and I assure you the Cobalt SS and Ferrari project are still happening. They're just happening off to the side. And I just wanted to be very transparent about the future of the Corvette and the future of this channel. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so much, and stay